What's up, everybody? Well, I got another Steam Deck gameplay video for you guys today, and today we're gonna have a look at ARK Survival Evolved. If I can talk properly, geez. Now, a lot of people just redo this, but nope, not me. Anyway, so pretty much, it seems to be a verified game. At least according to the game info, so it should run. It's a question of how well. Are we gonna get over 60? Are we gonna be under 60? Are we gonna be struggling to even get 30, like in Biomutant? Well, there's only one way to find out, and I do have a capture card now, so there's a couple stragglers of old videos I already did before I got my capture card, but all videos going forward for the Steam Deck will be capture card. Unless you guys don't like that and want me to do maybe some capture card and still do this view too, just let me know in the comments. But if no one says anything, I'm just gonna assume you guys like the just screen recorded stuff a little better. Anyway, let's hop in and have a look at some settings. Well, alright guys, let's start off our ARK Survival gameplay here out with the epic setting here. I'm going to start the preset at 1280 by 720. So let's just scroll through these real quick. We'll just go backwards up this. Pretty much everything's maxed out on epic. I didn't really feel the need to put anything else on. But alright, that's the top, so let's hop in the game and see how it does. Well, alright guys, here we are on epic. Let's get some gameplay in here. Now at first I accidentally didn't hit apply, so the first bit of gameplay was actually medium, so I luckily made sure to label it as such. But this is for sure epic, and that is why we're getting like 19 FPS right now. And under. So I would not call this playable, but still, let's just run around for like 2 minutes or so and get a little gameplay in. Alright, we'll make sure we'll go through this little wooded area too, because usually woods are a little harder to run than just walking around in the open. And we're dropping down to like 16-ish. It's definitely weird looking at a 720p-ish resolution. Well, literally 720p actually, on a blown-up screen. I'm watching this through the Elgato, or through OBS technically. Since it takes away my Steam Deck screen, it just turns it black, so that's how I play. Don't get any audio either. Hey, a dodo. So, if anything sneaks up on me, it'll kill the shit out of me for sure. There's a Spinosaurus over there, gotta be careful of him. Anyway, why don't we move on? Well, now let's move on to just high. So everything else is the same, but we did move a graphics quality preset to high, so let's just go check out all of these real quick. And there we go. So, with that, let's go hop back in the game and see how it plays. Well, here we go with some high gameplay now. And it's definitely a little bit better, but we're still under 30 FPS, so that's still a no-go for me. I gotta keep my eye on that motherfucker. Those things are vicious as hell. Damn Spinosaurus. Anyway. But as I was saying, we're not always able to stay above 30 here, so I like to stay at least above 30, but still, let's just, like we did for epic, let's just run around and get some gameplay. And it still doesn't look horrible yet. Oh, there's a Triceratops. We'll leave him alone. I don't think he'll bother me if I don't bother him or get too close to him. So again, let's run through the forest. Yeah, but it's just barely under 30, but wished it would always stay above 30, you know? Apparently I am cold. Or so the game says. Alright, let's try to jump up here. There we go. We've got up there. There's a brontosaurus or brachiosaurus or something up there. Hopefully it's not a tyrannosaurus, but I just kind of saw the tail, but I thought I saw a skinny head too on the other end, so regardless, we'll leave him alone as well. Here we go. Back where we started, so let's move on. Here are medium settings now. So let's just run through and see how this does. Hopefully this time we'll be able to stay over 30. Or at least better than we did at high anyway. Or it might be freaking similar and just say, yeah, screw it, just go high. It might drop down like 27-ish FPS, but at least that's not horrible. It's not down in the 16s like Epic was. But I like to keep things at the bare minimum of 30, and that's just me. Alright, there is the top. So, back to the game. Well, here we go with some medium gameplay. Now, I accidentally didn't hit apply on Epic, so this turned out to be high or a medium the whole time, so luckily I noticed that and labeled it as such, and then went on and actually did Epic next after that, but looks like medium for the most part does get over 30 FPS so far anyway. Still looks pretty bad, but looks way better than frickin' low. Once you guys see low, you're gonna be like, holy shit. But at least low gets pretty close to 60. Let's stay away from that guy. Pretty sure I end up punching him in the face later. Damn it, the Elgato's doing that thing again. It was being so good. So I guess the smaller cord didn't work, so it still must be something messed with the computer. Or some settings or something, but wanted to try the cheapest item. But I'd still wanted to use the 5800X3D. I'm not going to send that processor back now that I've gotten everything else. I'm just going to commit to upgrading that computer at this point, so that'll be a fun little video too. Hey, there's a dodo again. Dodos are cool. It sucks they don't still exist. A level up, you say? Alright, well, we'll deal with that later. Well, not really, probably. I'll probably just forget, to be honest. Just keep on getting on with the graphic settings and whatnot gameplay. More important than leveling up. Wow, there's a friggin' Triceratops. You almost can't even see him in the shade. Good camouflage. It's a good thing he didn't feel like just running me over and impaling me. And then there's a damn Spinosaurus over there I gotta keep looking out for. Definitely don't want to catch his attention, so let's just back up slowly behind this rock. And why don't we just move on? Well, now it's time for low. It says custom for some reason, but I made sure to hit apply like 3 times, and it always switches to custom for whatever reason, so whatever. We'll still cruise through all of these. And that is the top. So, back to the game we shall go. Here we go with low. And low looks like absolute crap, but I'm sure you guys could mess with some settings to make it not look so bad and still get decent-ish FPS. At least we're close to 60 now. And we're getting over 60 sometimes, but I saw it drop slightly under here and there, but for the most part, I would say this is playable now. And medium was pretty playable too, so you could still play on those two. But it seemed like high and epic were a little bit slow. And this still drops down into like the 40s, so it's not a constant 60, but at least it's pretty good. It's not like it was doing that constantly. Hey, you. Back the fuck off. I punch you. Yeah, take that. Knock you the fuck out. Alright, you don't got nothing? Alright, well, anyway. Back on our little benchmark little trip here. Yeah, this game looks really bad now. I'm kind of surprised it can't stay over 60 all the time. But this is definitely playable now, so. Whoa, something over there just went down and like caught a fish. Alright, let's head back up into the woods here. Yep, that is like a brachiosaurus or something. Oh yeah, I should mention right before I end this game is huge. It's like 133 gigs, so make sure you got a lot of space. Either on your Steam Deck or on your SD card. Anyway, though, that is it. So let's go wrap this up. Well, that is a wrap for ARK Survival Evolved. And it couldn't do it on epic, and high was kind of bad, but medium and low was at 60. It seems like high would have been okay at 30, but epic wasn't happening. That was like 16 to under 20. I don't think anybody would consider that playable. But I can see why it got its verified badge. Most settings at least get you over 30 FPS or around 30 FPS, so that's at least good. And low got us mostly 60 almost all the time. A little couple times down like 56, 58, but if I didn't have that frame rate counter, I wouldn't really think anything of it. I just think it was stuttering a little bit. Probably wouldn't even notice that. But anyway, that's about all I got for you for this video. I hope you enjoyed, and until the next one, peace out, guys.